How to correctly round tax calculations for accurate output in C. Rounding tax calculations accurately is crucial in C programming, especially when dealing with financial computations. Incorrect rounding can lead to significant discrepancies, which may cause issues in financial statements or tax returns. In this guide, we'll explore the methods to correctly round tax calculations for accurate output in C. Understanding rounding methods in C. C programming provides various functions to handle rounding, but the most commonly used are round, ceil, and floor from the math.h library. Understanding these functions is essential for accurate tax computations. Round. The round function rounds a floating point number to the nearest integer. If the fractional part is 0.5 or more, it rounds away from 0, up for positive numbers, down for negative numbers. Example. Ceil. The ceil function, short for ceiling, always rounds up to the nearest integer, regardless of the fractional part. Example. Floor. The floor function always rounds down to the nearest integer, regardless of the fractional part. Example. Best practices for rounding tax calculations. Depending on the type of tax calculation, you may need to choose a specific rounding approach. For instance, sales tax might require a different rounding rule compared to income tax. Here are some best practices to ensure accurate rounding. Understand the requirement. Different tax authorities may have different requirements for rounding. Ensure you know whether to round up, down, or to the nearest integer. Use round for general purposes. When the standard rule is to round to the nearest integer, the round function can be used. Use ceil for specific cases. If the policy dictates rounding up always, utilize the ceil function. Consistency is key. Whichever method you choose, apply it consistently throughout your application to avoid discrepancies. Test thoroughly. Validate the rounding logic with various edge cases, especially around 0.5 values, to ensure your rounding is functioning as expected. By implementing these methods and best practices, you can accurately round tax calculations in your C programs and ensure that your financial computations are both precise and compliant with relevant regulations.